Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into a captivating and often overlooked chapter of World War II history, the Zveno Project. This secretive Soviet initiative played a crucial role in the war effort, but remains shrouded in mystery. Join us as we uncover the hidden world of Soviet aviation during World War II. The Second World War was a time of unprecedented innovation and technological leaps, and amidst the chaos of the Eastern Front, where battles raged and history hung in the balance, a group of visionary Soviet engineers and aviators embarked on a mission that would defy convention and forever change the course of aerial warfare. The Zveno Project was a unique parasitic aircraft concept developed in the Soviet Union during the 1930s. It comprised heavy bomber carriers, specifically the Tupolev TB-1 or Tupolev TB-3, along with 2 to 5 attached fighter aircraft. Depending on the configuration, these fighters could either take off alongside the mother bomber or be launched in flight and refueled from the bombers. One notable variant, known as the Zveno SPB, utilized a TB-3 and 2 Polikarpov I-16s, each carrying 2 250-kilogram bombs. This innovative system served as a strategic weapon against Romanian targets during the early stages of the German-Soviet War and achieved favorable results. Subsequently, the same squadron executed an attack on the German-occupied Dnieper Bridge. Development. In June 1931, Vladimir Vakamistrov, working on the NII-VVS, initiated a project to develop configurations of fighter aircraft securely attached to heavy bombers. This system was designed with multiple objectives in mind, including extending the operational range of fighters, providing bomber aircraft with in-flight escort fighters, enabling dive bombing missions with bombs too heavy for standalone fighter takeoff, utilizing the additional thrust of a parasite aircraft to assist a heavily loaded bomber. In all Zveno configurations, all aircraft operated with their engines running. The concept aimed to harness combined thrust to compensate for added weight and potentially enhance the bomber's performance compared to conventional counterparts. The fighter aircraft were affixed via a pyramidal metal frame, with both latches controlled by the fighter pilot. While the original design included an umbilical fuel line for the fighter to use while attached to the bomber, this feature was never fully implemented in practice. The maiden successful flight of Zveno 1 occurred on December 3, 1931, utilizing a Tupolev TB-1 mothership and 2 wing-mounted Tupolev I-4 fighters. A minor issue in the sequence of latch opening by the bomber crew led to one fighter separating prematurely. Nevertheless, the TB-1, with an I-4 attached to one of its wings, continued to fly under control, and the second fighter was safely deployed without incident. After full latch control was transferred to the jet, the typical launch procedure involved the fighter pilot opening the tail lock and then pulling the stick to release the front lock and separate from the bomber. As anticipated, the presence of docked fighters had a negligible impact on the mothership's performance. For instance, in Zveno 2, Tupolev TB-3s carried 3 Polikarpov I-5 fighters functioning like regular bombers. To attach aircraft to the wing, a special ramp was pushed up, but manually lifting the aircraft above the fuselage's center line proved cumbersome. This led to the centerline I-5 being permanently mounted above the Zveno 2 TB-3, never launched in the air. TB-3 carried 2 Grigorovich IZ fighters under the wing, posing its own challenge due to the fighter's fixed landing gear touching the ground while suspended below the mothership. An adjustable frame was used to accommodate ground irregularities during takeoff, but once in flight, the IZ pilot had to lock the frame into a fixed lower position. If not secured properly, the fighter-bomber became challenging to control. Tragically, during a test flight, IZ pilot Korotkov failed to time the lock correctly, resulting in the fighter's lift breaking the docking frame and colliding with the mothership's wing base. When the bomber executed an emergency landing with both fighters attached, the TB-3's slow landing caused the IZ to lose lift and crash, resulting in Korotkov's tragic death. This incident marked the most severe setback in the entire Zveno program, despite the program's inherent complexity, which involved transporting multiple aircraft, conducting in-flight launches and dockings, and potential damage from fighter propellers and landing gear. Tests with various aircraft combinations revealed that the top-mounted configuration posed the most challenges for docking due to turbulence affecting the mothership's wings. The underwing mounting issue was resolved with the introduction of the Polikarpov I-16 fighter, equipped with retractable landing gear that allowed it to use the same secure mounting frame as the top-mounted aircraft. Informally, the mothership and its fighters came to be known as Vakimistrov Circus. Aviamatka consisted of 2 I-16s under the wing, 2 I-5s above the wings, and a TB-3 carrying 1 IZ under the fuselage in the air. This configuration's first flight took place on November 20, 1935, with TB-3 piloted by Zarevsky and 2 fighters by Stepanovsky, Nikishin, Altanov, Supran, and Stepachenik. Vakimistrov also worked on a larger Aviamatka with 8 I-16s, where 2 I-16s would fly under the TB-3's wings while the remaining 6 were suspended in the air. These 6 aircraft could be rotated in and out during flight, detaching and reattaching as needed. They also had the capability to refuel from the mothership. Despite successful aerial dockings and fuel transfers in 1938, the 8-fighter configuration was never fully realized. The SPB consisted of a TB-34AM-34FRN and 2 I-16s under the wings, each armed with a pair of 250-kilogram FAB-250 bombs. This configuration saw significant success during World War II. And there you have it, the incredible story of the Zveno Project, a hidden gem in the annals of aviation history. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of secret Soviet aircraft during World War II. The Zveno Project is a testament to human innovation, bravery, and the unyielding spirit of those who dared to push the boundaries of what was possible. Before we wrap up, I want to express my gratitude to all of you who have joined us on this journey. Your support, engagement, and passion for history drive us to bring these stories to life. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your fellow history enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our upcoming explorations of the past. We're always eager to hear your thoughts, questions, and suggestions for future topics, so feel free to leave a comment below.